Side ops list updated.
Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5 Rise of the Tomb Raider. This one we're going to do a pretty interesting mission.
Information warfare is more than just intel gathering. It also means disrupting enemy communications. Your mission is to punch a hole in the comms network between the Soviet outposts. That'll cut off their means to call in reinforcements. Technically, we were given this mission by a Western-backed Arab organization supporting the guerrillas. But it'll also give us a leg up in the future. Take a look at the location of the Eastern Communications Post on your iDroid. Head there and destroy its comms equipment. He who controls information controls operations. Just look at Cypher. Good luck, boss.
So do you like to do this kind of mission stealthy, or do you like to go in guns blazing? Because this is exactly the kind of mission where you can go in guns blazing.
I'd do this one stealthy.
Yeah, I do too. But the option to go in heavy is very clearly there. And you kind of have to be loud at one point or another, because you have to blow up the satellite dishes.
System by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post.
What I did with this one was I went in and planted the C4, and then I just kind of crawled my way out without even knocking anyone.
You take out a few steps that I do. I usually go in, place the C4, and then knock everyone at the base out.
What's up there?
One of the tasks.
Which is...
I think it's some people. I think it's some prisoners in there. So we're gonna head there first.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm guilty of, is I'm not really doing the side tasks of, you know, oh, go here and rescue this guy, unless it's like, oh, he has a certain, like, skill I need for unlocking something.
Yeah, the first time I played through this game, I didn't bother with the tasks, but, you know, going through and trying to 100% the game, that's currently what I'm doing.
Yeah, some would even call you the Taskmaster.
But yeah, I don't really mind the, because this is an area we've already been to. I know you don't like the mission variety and the area variety, but it doesn't matter to me, because, like I said, the amount of things that there are to do in this game and the amount of ways you can do them is just astounding to me. And yeah, I did just phase through D-Horse.
Man, Legolas can't even do that.
Legless?
Legolas. Legolas. Legolas.
Yeah, legalese. I think I got really super lost in this section.
You can get pretty lost here, honestly.
It's because I couldn't find one of the prisoners. And I think I also clear out this entire outpost by accident. I thought maybe you could, like, make a noise or something with that, like, distract people, but...
Hey, I mean, you can create a noise just by knocking over a chair.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of disappointed that you can't just break those.
It might have been that I was too close to it, because it looked like it didn't actually shoot it, but I don't know. Now, I think the two prisoners are literally, like, right next door to each other, but for whatever reason, I just could not find the one.
Huh.
And don't worry, it's not going to be 20 minutes of me looking around for these guys. I do cut it out.
What do you mean? That'd be, like, perfect editing.
Well, I mean, that's DSP content, which is obviously the best content.
I mean, hey, he's got, like, 3 billion subscribers or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
and he just opened up a third channel that's clearly going to be very successful.
Did he really?
Yep.
What's he gonna do on it? Complain about
He's going to
video
make
games?
montages.
Oh, of what? Porn?
I wish. That would actually be interesting.
Yeah, what do you think he jerks off to?
Himself.
Nah, I don't think he's narcissistic. I feel like he hates himself.
Enough about DSP. Yeah, it took me so long to find this last guy. It's now nighttime, and I've knocked out every single person on this entire area.
I mean, because I hate myself, too.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, if I was to do montage, it'd just be me crying.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty great.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I love the little details of, see, once again, do it perfectly, and then some guy just comes out and
Hey, what's going on out here?
ruins everything.
What are you doing? Well, I mean, he didn't ruin it.
He almost did.
He almost did. That chair, though, is actually a bad guy.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Yeah, he was like literally right across the street from the other guy. It's very annoying. This is why you get a buddy that later on. Well, we got him. He just hasn't grown up yet. Ocelot.
6 missions.
That's how many it takes him?
Yeah, 6 missions. And you can replay missions and
yeah.
they count towards it.
But that's what I was gonna say. Sometimes when you Fulton people, parts of their clothing will just come off. See, right there, do perfect the entire time. Some guy comes and ruins everything, so I ruin him.
Man, you just got hit by a horse.
Yeah, that is literally, that happens like every single time in this game. It's unbelievable. So now we're on our way to where the actual like objective is.
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
There's a few other tasks we can do here, so I'll be showing them.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Yeah, supply drops are good. Except for the fact that they cost all that GMP. I think I talked about that already in the last video.
You have arrived.
I put on my night vision goggles because I'm used to playing this mission where there's like a whole bunch of like landmines all over the place. But they haven't quite started to do that yet in the game.
Yeah, they haven't adapted to your strategies.
I think that might actually be the next mission where they start doing that. No, it's a couple missions.
Wait,
later.
it's a little while after.
Keep looking.
Would you have liked it if like the medical treatment from Snake Eater came back in this game?
I would have liked it, but I think it would have like broken up the fast-paced action of the game.
Yeah,
like, and it would have like, I don't know, it wouldn't have worked.
I guess
It'd be
so,
like
yeah.
if they still had the clunky user interface from, you know, the other Metal Gear games, and something as fast-paced as this, where okay, let's pause the game and select my gun.
Yeah.
You know, which for the other Metal Gear Solid games, that's fine, because you know it's kind of slow and clunky in the gameplay anyway. But with something as fast-paced as this, it doesn't work at all.
No.
You know, same with like rations and stuff, where people are like, oh my god, it's a staple of the gameplay.
Yeah, I'm glad rations aren't back.
But yeah, if you had to be running around, especially with the amount of times you get shot in this game,
Yeah.
my god, because
Everyone's a sharpshooter.
Yeah, everyone is a shark shooter. Everyone
Yeah.
shoots sharks out of their guns. But yeah, everyone's a sharpshooter, and you know, when you get spotted, the whole map knows where you are.
Yeah. Which that in itself is a staple of Metal Gear, but it's ridiculous how literally everyone knows exactly where you are. Even if one guy sees you and doesn't even start shooting yet, everyone still knows exactly where you are.
But you know, it's not like, oh well, now I can just go run off screen and hide. You know, it takes, you know, a while for the whole map to calm back down.
Now, I was trying to like get down here because I always remember there being a truck that comes in here, but it actually didn't show up. So I think maybe that happened because I went to the other place first.
Yeah, you
The
probably
Vialo village.
Took you too long. Excuse me.
Age is slowing him down.
I mean, he's like what, 500 years old?
Yeah.
When you reach Look As Good You Will Not.
And
then he died.
one of the tasks is to grab that mineral container, but we don't have Fultons that can support that at this point. So that's something you'd have to come back for. Now, I don't remember what point in the game it is. I think it's when they start like reinforcing themselves. That if you hold a guy up and you don't get the prompt to like interrogate them, that means
swing around with a knife.
they'll swing around with a knife.
He'll also slowly like start inching down with his right or left hand. And at that point, I just shoot him.
At that point, I just see if you see him because I still don't like killing people in these games.
More like, you know, I'll like trank him.
Yeah.
Not like, you know, unless I'm out of tranks or, you know, he's useless to me and I'm just trying to get info.
I always make sure that I have enough tranks. Josh Trank.
Yeah. Max Landis.
Greatest movie of last year.
Mary Sue. Venom Snake is a Mary Sue, and that makes this a bad game.
So this is another task in here. This is like the radio control thing, the radio transmitter. That, I think, counts if you just blow that up, just straight up that. That will count towards blowing up the,
Venom Snake, why are you such a pervert taking posters from these people?
this game's sexist. But that'll count towards just blowing up all the transmitters.
Again, I didn't know that you could blow up the transmitter. I think I talked about this again in the other video.
No, I mean
Yeah.
the radio transmitter, but also the satellite dishes that we're here for.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is also what I'm going to blow up. And we're going to run out of C4, so I won't be able to take down all the satellites. But since I'm blowing up the radio room, that'll take care of it for me.
Uh-huh.
Someone just got spotted. I don't know who.
You.
Well, yeah. I think, again, yeah, I screwed up here. Right at the end. Surprise, surprise. This isn't going to stop, by the way. This happens every time.
Some Venom Snake, you are. You gonna blow up the generator?
Eventually, I'm going to wait until everyone goes away, and that was a mistake. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to climb up on that building.
What, you didn't want to hide in the dumpster?
No. I don't really hide that often in these games.
I like that the options are there, but I never really...
Outpost
Bam.
captured.
Will you be the one to finally kill me?
No, Barney. Never.
Explosives should take care of them well enough.
Yeah, I figured as much, Miller.
What, explosives on a thing that needs to be blown up?
You don't
Are you
need to.
fucking
You don't.
stupid?
You don't need C4 in these levels, but it's better to do that.
Yeah, you can use grenades.
You can use grenades. You could also shoot them,
Yeah.
which is what I'm going to do here for this last one.
System updated.
It'll take a little bit longer, but hey. And like I said, there's still a task to do.
Please
Which is?
support
You'll see,
helicopter
you stupid idiot. We're calling in the helicopter, and then while the helicopter takes its sweet ass time to come in, we're gonna go grab the last task we can do. Also, these two guys. I remember the first time I ever played this mission. I put a C4 on the radio transmitter thing, and I got caught, and pretty much every single person congregated by the radio tower, and I just blew them all up. It was pretty good.
Best AI.
You gotta extract him.
No. It was an accident. I accidentally tied him to a balloon.
I accidentally gave him a phone.
Yeah.
He stole it. Can you, like, bring him back down? I don't want him in Mother Base. He called me a poopy head.
One of the biggest things that I said, I think I said this even when I Let's Played Peace Walker, I said that if you can't hold someone up and then immediately just tie a Fulton to them, then in Phantom Pain I would have been disappointed, and you can't do that. Like, I wish you could just sneak up to someone and while they're, like, walking, you could just tie a Fulton to them and get them out of there. That would be great, but unfortunately you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you can't do that. You have to tell him to get down first.
I don't know why. It makes
Not like it
sense.
makes a difference.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it makes sense, but I would love to be able to do that.
He's coming too. Roger that.
So yeah, over here there's a little passageway towards a, first off there's wolves over here, so be careful.
Extraction.
That's not a
arrived
wolf, it's a
at Mother
dog.
Base.
Stupid.
No, these are actual wolves. Actually, I think they're jackals.
Development
No, those are
project
wolves.
has been added.
Well, yeah, they're wolves, but the diamond dogs think they're dogs. 'Cause they're all dumb. I thought Miller was going to give a spiel about rescuing animals. I guess not.
I think you maybe go after this.
I think you have to find a pack of sheep first.
He has a rescue sheep first.
The plural of sheep is shoop. Again, I thought they were going to be mines. But right up here, there's a diamond, and that's the task. Very creative.
Man, you are the taskmaster.
And yeah, like I said, the last task, the sixth one, is to grab the mineral container, but we can't. I can't tell you how many times I've dived off of ledges in Metal Gear Online thinking that it was going to negate damage, but and I just died.
Well, mission accomplished there, man.
Area of operations.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I think you get the wolf logo thing for maybe getting the wolves. I don't know.
Mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
You see, chick.
What does that mean?
That means you got a wolf. That's a dog.
You bring a diamond chick to the base and they all think it's a dog. But there's a very easy way to S-rank that mission, which I'm going to show off.
When?
Right now. That tape is a good one. What happened to old Mother Base soldiers.
Crazy thanks to you, boss. In fact, it's getting downright crowded around here. To bring a greater number of people on board.
What do you think happens to the people who don't want to join Mother Base?
To that end, I've created a base.
They go in the brig.
It has two
And then
rules.
they're just forced to join?
Yeah, they eventually come around. I don't think there's a point in which they like just decide, nah, I really don't want to be part of Mother Base.
According to its level. The materials are stored
Not that I know of anyway, but yeah, now we can build other struts.
Once they're finished being processed, they can finally be put to use. By using these
And the thing you
materials to
really
build
need
new
for the struts
platforms,
is
we need to
minerals,
add a greater number of staff
resources,
to our ranks.
and GMP.
We don't need any specific
people.
instructions from you to refine the
Well, you get more
materials,
people from the
but I want
struts.
you to be the one
You
to
don't really
decide
need...
how we
Well,
construct
do you
platforms.
need people? Do you
Once
need,
we
like,
have sufficient
specific
GMP
levels
and the required
to
material
build
resources,
bases?
I think
you
so.
can issue
I don't
construction
think so.
orders from
I don't
your
remember.
android.
It's been like months since I played this game.
Steel Kangaroo. I love these names. So good. Roaring Gator. Punching Bear. Sounds like
Punch
an
Bears.
Indian name. Punching
I think
Bear.
Leo did that in the
Crouching.
Revenant.
The Bear Man?
We've received a back
Mission
channel
list
request from Langley.
updated.
We're to find a piece of new American military hardware.
Oh boy, that
that's gone
certainly
missing
is a
in the
mission.
of Afghanistan. It's a difficult mission, but I'd say you're back
You're
in
telling
top
me.
form by now.
What?
Check your
Where the
android
bees
for
sleep, where the
details.
honeybees sleep.
Remember the but
So yeah, this is a really fast way you can go about doing this mission. And we're gonna do this one in style.
Boss.
What a great fade out. Like start on his face to reveal that he's wearing a tuxedo.
yeah.
Base-to-base comms network.
And I think the
Should just play the
ponytail.
rest of the game.
I'm gonna play a few missions with the tuxedo. But I don't think that the tuxedo gives you any benefits, nor does it really... It's not a hindrance, nor is it a plus. It really
Well-
doesn't do anything.
Did it do anything in the previous games?
No, but it's not like it makes you any more visible or anything like that. But this is how you do C2W really quick, is you blow up the radio tower antenna, and then you could just drop the helicopter in right here, shoot all the the objectives, and then you can just leave, and you'll get a S rank pretty quickly.
That's the second one. Good work. You completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission over. You have arrived at your destination.
I don't know if it's the only way to get an S rank, but it's the easiest way.
Can you have the helicopter leave without getting off it?
Yep.
How?
Technically the objective is completed, but so they'll say now just exfiltrate the hot zone, so it just automatically is like, hey, just leave, and your D-Horse is just there, and that's how you S rank C2W.
Man, that's pretty good.
Mission complete. That right there
3 minutes and 31 seconds.
The S ranks are very much based on time in this game.